Hello everyone, welcome back to Chenda DIY. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to crochet a ruffle skirt. It is a really easy pattern and friendly for beginners. And in this video, I also showing you how to make it bigger for any size. Okay, now let's get into the video. First, we are going to make the ribbing around the waist. To begin, make a slip knot. And chain 11, it is equal to 2 inches. If you guys want your ribbing higher, please add more chains. After you got 11 chains, next we are going to make single crochet. For row 1, skip 1 chain and make single crochet into the next chain. To make single crochet, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 2 loops. Keep repeating this into every chain until the end of the row, then I will meet you back again. After you reach the end of the row, and this is what the first row looks like. Next, for row 2, chain 1, turn your work, and we are going to make single crochet but into the back loop of the stitch only. Keep repeating this into every stitch until the end of the row, then I will meet you back again. After you reach the end of the row, for the next row, please keep repeating row 2 until you reach row 103. It is equal 24 inches length. It's the measurement around my waist. If you guys want it bigger, please add more rows. And this is what it looks like after you reach row 103. Next, we are going to connect this ribbing part together. To begin, continue insert the hook into the other side loop. Yarn over and pull through all the loops. Next, we are going to make single crochet both sides together. To make single crochet both sides together, insert the hook into both loops. Yarn over and pull through both loops, and now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 2 loops. Keep repeating this into every stitch until the end of the row. Then I will meet you back again. After you reach the end of the row, and this is what the wrong side of the stitch looks like. Next, turn it right side out. And this is what the right side looks like. Place the slip stitch seams on the middle part, and then we are going to use stitch marker to mark at this both side of the ribbing stitch. And it should look like this. Next, continue from where your last stitch is. For row 1, chain 1, and we are going to make half double crochet into the stitch new chain 1. To make half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Next, we are going to make half double crochet into each row of the ribbing stitch until you reach the first stitch marker. Then I will meet you back again. After you reach the stitch marker, then remove the stitch marker and we are going to make increase by make 2 half double crochet into the same stitch. After you got 2 half double crochet into the same stitch, don't forget to use stitch marker to mark at the second stitch of the increasing stitch. Next, continue make half double crochet into each stitch until you reach the second stitch marker. After you reach the second stitch marker, then remove the stitch marker and we are going to make increase by make 2 half double crochet into the same stitch. After you got 2 half double crochet into the same stitch, don't forget to use stitch marker to mark at the second stitch of the increasing stitch. Then continue make half double crochet into every stitch until you reach the end of the row. After you reach the end of the row, then we are going to make slip stitch into the stitch that you mark. To make slip stitch, continue insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops. Next, for row 2, chain 1, turn your work, and make half double crochet into the stitch near chain 1. Keep making half double crochet into every stitch until you reach the stitch marker. Then I will meet you back again. After you reach the stitch marker, then make half double crochet into the stitch that you mark. And then we are going to make increase into the next stitch by make 2 half double crochet into the same stitch. We are not going to make increase into the same stitch that you mark. We want the increasing stitch one at the front, one at the back like this. Next, continue make half double crochet into every stitch until you reach the stitch marker. Then I will meet you back again. After you reach the second stitch marker, then we are going to make half double crochet into the stitch that you mark and then make increase into the next stitch. Like I said, I want the increasing stitch one at the back and one at the front. Then continue make half double crochet into every stitch until you reach the end of the row. Then I will meet you back again. After you reach the end of the row, remember for this small loop that near chain 1, it doesn't count as a stitch, so we are going to skip it. Then continue make slip stitch into this first half double crochet stitch. For the next row, please keep increasing by repeat row 2 until you reach row 16. Then I will meet you back again. And this is what it looks like after you reach row 16. For the measurement around this row 16, it is equal 32 inches length. It's the measurement around my hip. If you guys want it bigger, please keep increasing until you reach your hip measurement. And for the measurement from the ribbing part until this row 16, it is equal 7 inches. It's the length from my waist until my hip. For the next part, we are going to make the ruffle. Continue from where your last stitch is. For row 1, chain 2, turn your work, and make double crochet into the stitch near chain 2. To make double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull up a loop. And now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. And yarn over, pull through 2 loops again. Then we are going to make increase into the next stitch by make 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Keep making increase into every stitch around until you reach the end of the row, then I will meet you back again. After you reach the end of the row, then we are going to make slip stitch into this first double crochet stitch. And this is what the ruffle looks like. If you guys want your skirt more ruffle, you can add more increasing stitch by make 3 double crochet into the same stitch. Next, for row 2 until row 17, chain 2, make double crochet into every stitch around until you reach the end of the row, then make slip stitch. So start from row 2 until row 17, we are not increased, just make normal double crochet stitch. And this is what the ruffle looks like after you reach row 17. If you guys want your skirt longer, you can add more rows. After you reach the end of the row, then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. For the remaining yarn, please use the knit needle to weave in. Next, for the lace to tie around the waist, just make a slip knot and make foundation chains long enough. Next, we are going to weave in this lace into the ribbing part. Fold these 2 rows like this. And insert the hook into both rows. Yarn over the lace and pull through both rows. And it should look like this. Then skip these 2 rows and repeat the same thing into the next 2 rows by fold it like this and insert the hook into both rows, yarn over the lace and pull through both rows. Keep repeating this around until you reach the middle part. And repeat the same thing to the other side, then I will meet you back again. And this is what it looks like after you have weaved in the lace into the ribbing stitch. And now your ruffle skirt is done. If you like this tutorial, please don't forget to click like and leave a positive comment down below. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.